Chekhov's gun is a promise you make to the viewer. If you show the audience a gun, that means that it needs to go off. Hence, Chekhov's gun. But today, I'm going to talk about how this vital storytelling rule kinda can have a negative effect on storytelling. Stay tuned. Hey storyteller, I'm the Cinema Figure, and this channel is all about making you a better writer. And if you're into that sort of thing, hit that subscribe button because there's a lot more content to come. Now Chekhov's gun makes sure that there's a payoff to every setup and a point to every single thing you show on screen. I believe we've been groomed to kind of register stories in this way, and it helps us push stories forward. But what if one of these details about the character or the world doesn't necessarily push the plot forward? If I wrote a story about a man in a wheelchair, paralyzed from the waist down, and he's going through a huge divorce with his wife of 10 years, if that wheelchair doesn't play a role in the plot or the drama, should I remove it? On one hand, it doesn't push the drama forward, and it's a waste of a prop. And on the other hand, it's probably an opportunity for representation for people that are handicapped and for them to be in stories. So what do you think? Should I keep it? Leave it out? Leave your answer in the comments below. So when it comes to representation and diversity in film, does that complicate things? Hear me out. Interior, basement, night. Rodney, a tall Asian man, burst in, almost out of breath. Guys, we have to get out of here before he comes back. If I wrote this entire movie and him being a tall Asian man has nothing to do with the drama or the plot, a lot of producers, if I were to go to Hollywood or something, I'm sure would say, well, what's the point in him being Asian? Oh yeah. I have a tall Asian friend and he's like heavily inspired by him, so I just wrote him like that. Well, that's all well and fine, but I'm pretty sure a lot of these people would have me remove those details because they feel like, well, a screenwriter is only supposed to supply the information that is vital for the story. It doesn't mean that a producer is immediately racist, but in their situation, it's like, well, why would we force our casting director to find a tall Asian man for this role when it was really just added in simply because the writer's friend looked like that? But the thing is, after I remove those words, that actor can be anybody now. White, black, Spanish, whatever. That doesn't mean automatically that he can't be a tall Asian man, but probably by the time the movie comes out, he most likely won't be. Which creates the major point that I'm trying to make. Do you need a reason, a dramatic reason, to exist as a minority in film? He's black because he's the token black friend. He's Asian because his heritage, his family heritage, gives him some cultural traits that help them find the treasure. He's gay because the villain is homophobic, and that helps raise the drama of the narrative. I understand that diversity in modern filmmaking is a lot more present than it used to be, but I still feel like we struggle with diversity and representation at the same time. And yes, I think they're two separate things. Diversity is about having different groups present in film. Representation is about conveying those different groups appropriately and in a relatable way. I have a ton more that I can add to this topic, but I don't want this video to be too long, so I'm gonna cut it off there. If you found this any bit interesting, hit that like button, and if you want to see more of this, more content like this, hit that subscribe button because there's definitely more coming. So this is all that I have for you storytellers today, but there's a lot more to come. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you later.